Denzel Washington has spent more than 4 decades in Hollywood, not as a performer seeking attention, but as a presence that commands respect through conviction. In a world that often rewards spectacle over substance, he has moved deliberately, guided by discipline, faith, and an unwavering sense of self. Each role he takes, whether portraying historical icons or ordinary men facing extraordinary challenges, is marked by depth and authenticity rather than showmanship. His power is subtle yet magnetic, a quiet force that asks the audience to lean in rather than recoil. Awards and praise have followed, but they have never defined him. Early lessons in integrity and character shaped a man who understands that success is less about acclaim and more about staying true to oneself. He embodies the idea that discipline, patience, and quiet perseverance often yield results far greater than immediate recognition, proving that the strongest lives are built on principle, not performance. Growing up between faith and family, Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born on December 28, 1954, in Mount Vernon, New York, a city defined by routine, hard work, and faith. His childhood home was structured and steady, filled with the quiet rhythms of daily life. His mother, Lennis, ran a beauty salon, dedicating herself to providing for her family with unspoken strength and tireless effort. His father, Reverend Denzel Hayes Washington Sr., devoted himself to ministry, bringing order, responsibility, and a strict moral framework to the household. Love was present, though rarely spoken aloud. Discipline and expectation defined daily life. This combination of devotion and restraint left a lasting mark on Denzel, teaching him the value of consistency, patience, and accountability. The family's faith and work ethic were constants, forming a foundation that, while sometimes strict, offered a steady lens through which he could view the world and make choices that would shape the man he was becoming. When life's foundation shifted, by the time Denzel reached his early teens, the steady rhythm of his home life began to change. In 1968, his parents' divorce quietly altered the family dynamic. His father gradually became less present, and Denzel stayed with his mother as she continued to provide stability and guidance. The transition was not dramatic, but the absence of his father created an emotional space that would influence his teenage years. Questions of identity, purpose, and direction became more pressing. The quiet void left by his father's absence did not break him, but it left a sense of searching and a need for structure that he would find in discipline and mentorship later. In those years, Denzel began to learn that life often offers lessons quietly, not with explosive events, and that resilience comes from adapting to absence and making conscious choices in the face of uncertainty. Standing at a crossroads Mount Vernon in the late 1960s and early 1970s offered young men contrasting paths, discipline or distraction. For Denzel, adolescence was marked by curiosity, restlessness, and a desire for belonging. He gravitated at times toward peers whose choices would later lead to struggle or incarceration. Reflecting on those years, he has shared that the difference between their paths and his was not chance, but timely intervention. His mother recognized the risk and made a difficult, courageous decision that ultimately changed the course of his life. By stepping in early and guiding him towards structure, she set a foundation that would allow him to embrace discipline and personal responsibility. This period of potential distraction highlighted the importance of guidance, choice, and the quiet sacrifices that parents often make, reminding us that love sometimes shows itself in firm decisions rather than comforting words. Faith as a steady compass. Throughout his career, Denzel's faith has been a quiet yet unwavering anchor, not displayed for the cameras, not dramatized for applause. It is a practice lived daily. Prayer, reflection, and scripture have guided his decisions, providing clarity in moments of uncertainty and grounding when the industry demanded excess or compromise. He has often emphasized that maintaining the body, mind, and spirit in harmony is essential to balance, reminding us that discipline extends beyond professional life. Faith informed not just his work, but the way he approached relationships, parenting, and personal challenges. In a world that often celebrates spectacle, Denzel's consistency is a testament to the power of inner life. By staying connected to his beliefs, he has cultivated resilience, humility, and focus. The steadiness of this practice has allowed him to navigate fame without losing touch with his core values, proving that spiritual grounding can shape not only character, but the legacy one leaves behind. A marriage rooted in partnership. In 1977, Denzel met Pauletta Pearson on the set of Wilma, and their connection was immediate. Pauletta, a classically trained musician, brought calm and steadiness into his life, complementing his intensity with patience and thoughtfulness. Their relationship unfolded quietly, away from headlines and gossip, and they married in 1983, establishing a partnership that valued presence over image. Early years were marked by modest living, shared responsibility, and mutual encouragement. As Denzel's fame grew, Pauletta became the anchor of their household, allowing him to focus on his craft while maintaining balance. Their marriage demonstrates that enduring partnerships are built on commitment, shared values, and consistent effort, not public display. They navigated challenges together with respect, humility, and a willingness to support one another, offering a blueprint for lasting relationships that thrive on presence, not performance, and proving that love flourishes when nurtured quietly, with dedication and patience. Learning. What success cannot replace. Denzel has spoken about moments when professional achievement conflicted with personal presence. Long shoots, international travel, and the demands of stardom often interfered with family milestones, creating tension between duty and desire. Pauletta's patience and understanding provided the balance he needed, reminding him that love and connection cannot be replaced by accolades. Together, they navigated these challenges, reinforcing the idea that presence is more important than perfection. Over time, Denzel came to understand that success is not measured solely by awards or recognition, but by the quality of attention and care given to the people who matter most. Renewing their vows years later symbolized not public ceremony, but a deep recommitment to each other and to values that transcend fame. Their marriage stands as evidence that enduring relationships are nurtured with effort, respect, and the courage to prioritize connection over external validation. Fatherhood as a quiet vow. Becoming a father shaped Denzel's life in profound ways. Determined to break cycles and offer what he had sometimes missed, he approached parenting with intentionality. His children were raised not in the shadow of celebrity, but in the light of consistency and example. He emphasized guidance over control, encouragement over performance, and presence over public recognition. The lessons he learned from his own father informed his approach. He sought to be emotionally available, supportive, and principled. Fatherhood became a lens through which he measured his life's purpose. By prioritizing character over image, he modeled integrity and responsibility, teaching his children the value of resilience, patience, and empathy. This approach reflects Denzel's broader philosophy, that the most meaningful impact is often private, rooted in care and attention, and that true legacy lies in the lives we shape through steady presence, not in applause or accolades. Loss, without words. While filming Malcolm X, Denzel received news of his father's passing. There was no final conversation, no reconciliation, only the quiet weight of absence. The grief was complex, marked by the unspoken nature of their relationship. He has reflected that loss can be heavy even when love exists, especially when connection was restrained. Over time, Denzel found perspective and understanding, reframing his father's love as shaped by responsibility, faith, and principle rather than softness or expression. This experience deepened his appreciation for communication, emotional presence, and the urgency of nurturing relationships before it is too late. The pain of silent loss became a lesson in empathy, patience, and the importance of showing care while there is still time, a theme that continues to influence his approach to family, friends, and colleagues alike. The weight of unspoken grief. Throughout his life, Denzel has encountered loss in many forms. Friends, mentors, and collaborators whose absence left echoes that could not be replaced. These experiences reinforced his understanding of time, presence, and gratitude. Strength often masks vulnerability, but the awareness of life's fragility shaped him into a man who values quiet generosity and attentive care. Loss taught him patience and reflection, deepening his commitment to living fully, even in private. Through this lens, he extended mentorship, guidance, and support to younger artists, recognizing that the impact of our lives is often measured in ways unseen. Each absence reminded him to invest in relationships, to nurture character over image, and to appreciate the transient beauty of connection, reinforcing his philosophy that meaningful influence is cultivated through attention, integrity, and consistency. Mentorship as legacy. Denzel's impact extends beyond his own career through mentorship and quiet guidance. He has supported young artists without expectation, offering opportunities, advice, and encouragement to help them find their path. His guidance to Chadwick Boseman, for example, demonstrated a philosophy that true legacy is lived, not declared. Mentorship became a way to pass forward what he had received: opportunity, insight, and inspiration. By investing in others, Denzel ensures that values of discipline, integrity, and craft endure across generations. His influence is not just artistic, but moral, reflecting the idea that leadership involves nurturing, listening, and providing space for growth. Through these efforts, he demonstrates that enduring impact is cultivated not through fame or recognition, but by lifting others while maintaining one's own principles and example. Listening to time and self. As Denzel entered later stages of life, he began to listen more closely to his body, mind, and priorities. Aging, he noted, is not a limitation, but an invitation to awareness. A routine health procedure reminded him of fragility and gratitude, prompting him to adjust pace, focus, and rhythm. Mornings became quieter, routines more intentional, and prayer and reflection deeper. He embraced this stage with the same discipline that shaped his youth, combining mindfulness, faith, and self-care. By doing so, he exemplifies how wisdom grows not from avoidance of difficulty, but from careful attention to self and environment. This ongoing process reflects a life continually refined, where each choice, each pause, and each act of reflection builds clarity, balance, and meaning, extending the principles that guided him in youth into mature, intentional living. A life defined by balance. Today, Denzel's life is measured not by accumulation or spectacle, but by equilibrium. His wealth reflects discipline, not excess. His homes provide refuge, not display. His possessions serve function and comfort, rather than status. Work is selective, chosen for meaning rather than momentum. And his generosity is substantial, though often unseen. He approaches each role, relationship, and commitment with the same integrity that marked his early choices. The quiet consistency of his life demonstrates a rare mastery of presence, proving that success can coexist with humility, influence with restraint, and achievement with reflection. Denzel's example reminds us that a meaningful life is crafted through deliberate choices, dedication to principle, and attention to the people and values that matter most. The meaning of a journey. From a boy sent away for guidance to a man who guides others quietly, Denzel Washington's life embodies a principle-driven journey. Success, he shows, does not require compromise or surrender, but clarity, resilience, and a consistent moral compass. His story teaches that strength grows in quiet spaces, that faith practiced privately has immense power, and that the courage to choose integrity in unobserved moments defines character. By nurturing relationships, mentoring others, and dedicating himself to craft, he has built a legacy that extends beyond fame and accolades. The arc of his life is less about public triumph and more about reflection, humility, and purpose. In witnessing his journey, audiences are offered a rare lesson: that excellence can rise without excess, that influence can endure without spectacle, and that the life of conviction, lived with care, leaves a mark that outlasts applause.